Chris Blake here for Gary and the entire crew over at Cavens Group. Cavens has been busy around the OKC area with a lot of water emergencies after the recent record rainfall. And you know what comes after the rain? Mold. If you think mold might be an issue, give the great people at Cavens a call, because mold can be harmful to you and your family or your staff at work. Call Cavens today, 405-573-3048, or visit them online at cavensgroup.com.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it making more money. Spend it making more memories. Spend it learning a new skill. Spend it teaching an old trick. Spend it career climbing. Spend it mountain climbing. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
If you're looking for a no appointment needed doctor's visit, head to Norman Regional's walk-in clinics in Norman and more. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a to 7 p. Our walk-in clinics offer convenience for new or established patients. The clinic providers treat allergies, cold and flu symptoms, sore throats, stomach viruses, and more. Our Norman clinic is located at Norman Regional 9, 2000 and Brandon Boulevard, Suite 201. And our Moore clinic is located at Norman Regional Moore, 700 South Telephone Road, Suite 201.
I'm Noble McIntyre of McIntyre Law, and I've been representing injured Oklahomans and their families for almost 30 years. I've sadly seen lives and families absolutely destroyed because a person made the intentional choice to drink and drive. That choice, made by someone who would rather drive drunk than pay a few dollars for an Uber, completely ignores the risk to innocent Oklahomans. That choice often alters innocent lives forever. Drunk drivers need to be held accountable. If you or a loved one has been affected by a drunk driver, contact us at 405-777-7000 or McIntyreLaw.com. We will fight for you.
And right there in the opening play. They go with two wide on the far side. Two in tight here to the near side. Henry in the backfield. He'll take that handoff. Power smash mouth football is that big bruising back. Henry gets it running straight ahead. He gets stuck up there by DeMarcus Lawrence. Well, this in many ways is kind of a tone-setting drive, not so much for this Ravens offense as it is this Dallas defensive front. We were talking in the drive over, Steve, about the lack of productivity from the defensive tackles for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, the productivity interior has been very poor. They were getting moved off the ball, shall I say, manhandled last week by the Saints. And one of the things that the Saints try to do is run the ball at Micah Parsons as well.
Handoff here coming near side. Breaking one tackle, racing near sideline. And just like that, Justice Hill rips off another double-digit run there. And another Baltimore first down before Donovan Wilson is able to track him down 18 yards on that burst.
Yeah, there's the variety of the run game for the Baltimore Ravens. When you've got a dual threat quarterback like Lamar Jackson, the variety of things that a defense has to be aware of and afraid of is the possibility to pretty much limit this.
Marleon Overshown starting there defensively. Had a chance to get him early. Here's a bootleg. He's a wide open target. That's a big Pro Bowl tight end racing up the far sideline. And just like that, the Ravens on the move. Caitlin Carson finally able to track down. It was Burley Fuller. Not 9 yards. Ravens, one big play after another.
Yeah, only pull our second catch of the season. The first one was for 4 yards. But that one right there, that's what happens when the defense overtakes to stop the run. That was a big toss to the left side. And Lamar Jackson rolls out clean to the right on the bootleg and pull on wide open.
Henry in the backfield. Jackson on a keeper. David from the near side. Racing towards the pylon. Steps across the goal line. Untouched for a Baltimore touchdown. They didn't even break his sweat on that opening drive.
Remember, last week, the New Orleans Saints scored touchdowns on their first 6 drives. You can sense the unease and the frustration these fans is building. Mike Zimmer, who's a defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, has got to be extremely disappointed. I think we were expecting his team to come out playing a much more intense regular football game.
The veteran Justin Tucker will come on with a point after. Snap and hold. The kick is up and it is good. With relative ease, the Ravens race right down the field. Strike first with 9:36 to go here in the first. Baltimore out front 7-0. Action from the field effects.
that caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis and Hexavan tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin. And over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients. Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, edema, bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Finding quality candidates for your small business is no little game, but Indeed can help you cover all your hiring basics. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Ditch the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team to
The best mornings start with Wrangler. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
This trip to Drive Summary is sponsored by Old Spice. Take you places beyond your pits. Spice has you covered with total body deodorant, 24/7 freshness from pits to toes with daily use. Well, the Ravens got their hands on the football for their first time offensively, and they made quick work of the Dallas defense. 5 plays, 71 yards, 227 total time, 42 rushing yards, 29 pass, and Lamar Jackson with his first rushing touchdown of the season. Just like that, 7-0 Baltimore. Here's the kick from Tucker, again angling it away from Turpin. Anya Thomas will step back about 5 yards deeper to the end zone, take a knee. And the Cowboys offense, which had a couple of positive plays, but they were all undone by penalties. And similar situation, as you pointed out, Steve, going to break, the Dallas offense got the football first in an effort to try and stake their defense to a lead. And here they find themselves in a 7-0 hole. Hunter Lipke starts the series in an up back. They'll go 2 tight ends on the left side. C.D. Lamb, the only wideout, split outside the numbers here to the near side. Here to give the Dowdle, running straight ahead between the hash marks. Get a little push there. Cross just shy of the 35-yard line. Michael Pierce there, able to stack him up. A lot of people are focused on this secondary for the Ravens and how poor they are. But in a lot of ways, those statistics can be misleading because teams find out they can't run, so all they can try to do is pass, right?
Yeah, they're the number 1 rush defense in the league and the number 32 pass defense because nobody wants to try to run at it.
Here's to give the Dowdle. The Cowboys trying to be earnest and intent about trying to run the football. 4 yards on that carry from Dowdle. Roquan Smith there, able to stack him up, 7th-year man out of Georgia.
And I like that for the Cowboys. That's 2 very physical, straight-ahead runs to start this drive, picking up 9 yards. They got 3rd and short now. 3rd and a long one, it looks like. And you're making a physical statement that you're not afraid to run at these guys.
Prescott on a bootleg, rolls back to the near side. Wanted to go short. He'll go long on a quick out route and fires downfield. And boy, an unlikely receiver on the other end of that. Hunter Lipke got himself more than 5 yards downfield, and he hauls it in for a 17-yard pickup. And just like that, into Baltimore territory. Kyle Hamilton had the coverage and the defense.
It was a really nice throw by Dak Prescott, and I was very surprised, as you said, that to have that kind of confidence in Lipke and give him a shot up the field going against a Pro Bowl defender like Kyle Hamilton, that takes a lot of guts.
It's his 3rd reception of the season. Here is Deuce Vaughn running to the left, and he gets stacked up pretty quickly there. Roquan Smith leading that big frame of his, 6'1", 230 on the Dominion Devon at 5'6", $176. Well, this is a Baltimore defense led by first-year defensive coordinator Zach Orr, but he's a former All-Pro, and his players have quickly spoken very highly of him.
Well, the Ravens have been playing the same basic 3-4 defensive scheme since John Harbaugh got there back in 2008. So it's a very well-established scheme.
Shotgun snap, Prescott with time.